Did you know that the average person spends almost 47% of their waking hours lost in thought? That's nearly half your day not focused on what's happening right now. This constant daydreaming can lead to stress, anxiety, and even dissatisfaction with life. In fact, research shows that people who practice mindfulness are 23% happier than those who don't. So, what is mindfulness? At its core, mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It sounds simple, but it can change your life in powerful ways. This journey will help you discover unique strategies to stay present in your daily life. In the chapters ahead, you'll learn how to capture micro moments, create a mindful map of your day, and engage your senses in a way you may have never thought possible. We'll explore how to tame your mind's tendency to time travel, redefine your productivity with a better mindset, and shift your perspective through gratitude. Get ready to unlock the hidden secrets of mindfulness and transform the way you experience each day. Whether you're a seasoned meditator or just starting your journey, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive in and start living in the moment. Chapter 1: Unraveling the Art of Micro Moments. Let's start with a concept you may not have heard before: micro moments. These are tiny instances in your day where you can pause and breathe. Imagine sipping your morning coffee. Instead of scrolling through your phone, take a moment to really taste it. Notice the warmth of the cup in your hands and the aroma wafting up. This simple act can shift your whole mindset. Studies show that people who practice micro-mindfulness report feeling less stressed and more in control. In fact, a survey by the American Psychological Association found that 60% of respondents felt calmer when they took short breaks during the day. So, it's not just about big moments of peace, small ones count, too. Try this: every hour, set a timer for 1 minute. During that minute, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold for a second, and exhale slowly. It sounds simple, but it works wonders. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can return to the present. Another unique strategy is to create mindfulness reminders. These can be sticky notes placed around your home or office. Each note can have a word like breathe or pause. When you see them, take a moment to check in with yourself. This little practice helps reinforce mindfulness throughout your day. Did you know that the average person spends about 47% of their waking hours thinking about something other than what they're doing? That's nearly half of your day. By embracing micro moments, you can reclaim some of that lost time and find joy in the ordinary. Chapter 2: Mindful Mapping. Charting your awareness. Now, let's talk about mindful mapping. This is a creative way to visualize your day-to-day life. Grab a piece of paper and jot down your daily routine. Include everything from brushing your teeth to commuting to work. Once you have your list, look for opportunities to add mindfulness to those tasks. For example, if you drive to work, consider using that time to practice mindfulness. Focus on the feel of the steering wheel, the sounds of the city, or even the rhythm of your breath. This transforms a mundane task into a mindful practice. Research shows that people who plan mindfulness into their daily routines feel more grounded. According to a study in the Journal of Happiness Studies, participants who engaged in planned mindfulness reported a 23% increase in overall happiness. Another strategy is to color-code your map. Use different colors for tasks that can be done mindfully versus those that are more challenging. This visual tool can make it easier to spot areas where you can improve your mindfulness practice. As you go through your map, try to identify anchor points. These are moments in your day when you can pause and reflect. It could be the moment you sit down for lunch or when you arrive home after work. Make a point to be fully present during these times. Finally, share your mindful map with a friend. Talking about your experiences can help reinforce your commitment to staying present. It's also a great way to gain insights from others about how they incorporate mindfulness into their lives. Chapter 3: Senses on Fire. Engaging your sensory palette. Let's dive into the power of your senses. Engaging your sensory palette can dramatically enhance your mindfulness practice. When was the last time you truly listened to the sounds around you? Try stepping outside and closing your eyes for a moment. Focus on the birds chirping, the rustle of leaves, or the distant hum of traffic. This simple act pulls you back into the present. A fascinating study from the University of California found that engaging your senses can significantly reduce stress levels. When you actively notice sensory details, your mind can shift from racing thoughts to focused awareness. That's the magic of mindfulness. Mindful eating is another powerful practice. Next time you have a meal, take time to appreciate each bite. Notice the flavors, textures, and colors on your plate. This practice not only enhances your meal but can also improve digestion and satisfaction. You might also explore the concept of a sensory walk. This means taking a stroll with the sole intention of noticing your surroundings. Pay attention to what you see, hear, and feel. Challenge yourself to identify at least 5 new things on your route. You'll be surprised at what you discover. To take this further, consider keeping a sensory journal. Write down your observations about different sensory experiences each day. This can help you become more aware and engaged in your surroundings. Finally, remember this quote from Thich Nhat Hanh: "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." This captures the essence of using your senses to stay grounded and present. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and techniques on mindfulness. Chapter 4: The Time Traveler's Trick, Taming the Past and Future. Now let's talk about one of the biggest obstacles to mindfulness: time travel. No, not the sci-fi kind, but the mental habit of living in the past or worrying about the future. We all do it. Maybe you're replaying an awkward conversation from last week or stressing about an upcoming meeting. The problem is, this pulls you out of the present. One effective trick is to recognize these thoughts and label them. When you catch yourself worrying about the future, say to yourself, "This is future thinking." When you're stuck in the past, remind yourself, "This is past thinking." Just giving it a name helps to detach from it. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that people who spent more time thinking about the past or future were less happy than those who focused on the present. Simply put, living in the now really does boost well-being. Here's a strategy you might not have heard of: future gratitude. Instead of worrying about what could go wrong, flip the script. Think about what might go right. Imagine yourself a week from now, being grateful for how everything worked out. This small mental shift can reduce anxiety. When it comes to the past, try a technique called past appreciation. Instead of ruminating on mistakes, reflect on what you've learned. Focus on how those experiences helped you grow. This rewiring can help you move forward without getting stuck in regret. Another great tool is setting a worry window. This is a specific time each day when you allow yourself to worry. Maybe it's 15 minutes in the evening. During that time, think about your concerns. But once the window closes, let them go. You'll find it easier to stay present throughout the rest of the day. As Eckhart Tolle said in The Power of Now, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. This quote reminds us that the only time we can actually live in is now. Chapter 5: From To-Do to Bedo, Redefining Productivity with Mindfulness. In today's world, we're all about getting things done. We make lists, cross items off, and race to the next task. But what if I told you there's a way to stay productive while also being more present? It's called the Bedo approach. Instead of focusing solely on what you need to do, think about how you want to be while doing it. For example, if you have a big project at work, you can decide to approach it calmly and mindfully. This shift not only reduces stress but can also improve focus and creativity. Harvard Business Review recently shared that employees who practiced mindfulness at work were 13% more productive than those who didn't. It turns out, being present helps us work smarter, not harder. Start by setting an intention for your day. This is different from a to-do list. Instead of listing tasks, decide how you want to feel throughout the day. Maybe you want to be patient, or maybe you want to approach everything with curiosity. This subtle shift can transform your day. Another technique is to take mindful breaks. These are short, purposeful pauses where you check in with yourself. Even just 2 minutes of mindful breathing between tasks can recharge your energy and keep you grounded. Here's a fun challenge: turn one routine task into a mindfulness practice. Whether it's folding laundry, answering emails, or even brushing your teeth, try doing it with full attention. Notice the details and feel yourself being fully present. You'll be surprised how peaceful even the most boring tasks can become. As Jon Kabat-Zinn, the founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction, famously said, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." Mindfulness doesn't eliminate stress, but it helps us navigate it with grace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through mindfulness. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and techniques to enhance your daily life.